Group homes have the power to change lives and generate serious income, but only if you get it right. Miss the key steps and it could cost you big time. Let's break down what you need to know. Before diving into the logistics, take some time to define your vision. Ask yourself, who do you want to serve? Will your group home cater to seniors, foster children, individuals with developmental disabilities, or another population? What services will you provide? Think about whether you want to focus on basic living assistance or specialized therapy or skill building programs, or maybe a mix of all of these. Why are you passionate about this work? Your mission and purpose will guide every decision you make, so it's important to clearly define your goals. Group homes are highly regulated, and requirements vary depending on your location and the population you serve, which is why it's important to lay it out. To ensure compliance, reach out to your state or local licensing agency to learn about the specific rules for group homes in your area. Check with your city's zoning office to make sure that your location allows for the group home operations, and be prepared to meet standards for safety, staffing, training, and facility maintenance. And if you plan to serve individuals with disabilities, ensure compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act and fair housing laws. A solid business plan is essential for turning your vision into reality. Start with an executive summary that briefly describes your mission, target population, and goals, and include any market research on the demand for group homes in your area, and identify your competition. Then, detail the type of care and programs that you plan to provide. Estimate your startup cost, ongoing expenses, and your revenue sources, and consider funding options like grants, loans, and Medicaid reimbursements. You'll want to be sure to clearly outline daily operations, any staffing needs, and resident schedules, as well as your marketing strategy on how you plan to promote your group home to attract residents and their families. Starting a group home can be costly, so securing funding is an important step. Common expenses include purchasing or leasing a property, any renovations that need to be done, staffing, insurance, and utilities. Some funding options to consider are applying for a small business loan, an SBA loan, or a group home specific grant, potential Medicaid reimbursements, partnering with individuals who share your vision and are willing to invest in your business, and of course, you could use your own personal savings. Not my favorite, but it is an option. The location and layout of your group home are critical to its success. When choosing a property, make sure that there are enough bedrooms, bathrooms, and communal spaces to comfortably accommodate residents and staff. Be sure the home is wheelchair accessible if needed, and that it meets ADA standards if it is a group home for individuals with disabilities. And be on the lookout for features such as secure entrances, smoke detectors, and emergency exits. Choose a location close to healthcare providers, schools, and any other resources that your residents may need. Your staff will play a key role in the success of your group home. Hire individuals who are compassionate, reliable, and qualified. Depending on your residents' need, you may need caregivers or aides or social workers, maybe counselors, nurses, or even medical professionals, as well as administrative staff. There could be a whole lot of people on your payroll. And it is your responsibility to provide essential training to ensure that your team is equipped to handle daily responsibility and emergency situations. The training that they come with may not be enough, so you need to be prepared to train them on the operations inside your own home and how you want things to run. I personally own and operate a type of group home called a residential assisted living home. It's my favorite type of all the group homes because no matter how hard I try to stop aging, I continue to get older each and every day. And I want an amazing place for myself to be able to go when I need that level of care as a senior. I also want to have a solution for my family members when they need that support. And the best part, I get to serve seniors, I get to provide jobs, and I get to provide a service to my community. And I also cash flow over $10,000 a month on just one of these types of group homes. And I have 3. I've actually shown thousands of people how to get into this industry too, so if senior housing and assisted living is the type of group home you're interested in, Check out this video next to learn more about how to get started today. Keep in mind, clear policies and procedures are imperative for running a smooth and compliant group home. It's important to document guidelines for admissions and intake, daily routines and schedules, resident rights and responsibility, emergency preparedness, medication management, and staff roles and expectations. And when you're ready to open, it's time to spread the word and attract residents. So you'll want to start by building a professional website that showcases your services, maybe even your mission and of course your contact information. Any photos you can include or even videos of the home or your residents will go a long way. Consider networking locally to connect with social workers, hospitals, schools, and community organizations to get the word out and market to fill those beds. Leverage social media to engage your audience by sharing updates, share photos, and share success stories once you get going. Additionally, hosting an open house can be a great way to invite families and referral sources to tour your facility and learn more about what you offer. After months of preparation, it's finally time to welcome residents into your group home. Celebrate this milestone, but also stay vigilant. It's important to monitor operations closely, gather feedback, and make adjustments as needed to make sure your group home provides the highest quality of care. All group home types are needed, and they're so important in our communities. Not everyone can live alone, nor should they live alone. And if your heart is calling you to open a group home, go for it. If it's calling you to do good and do well, then check out this video next and keep following us for more information on senior housing.